Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the YouTube channel of Education Point Monday. Today we will discuss a topic of biology, that is pollination. So firstly we will discuss the structure of a flower. A flower consists of four holes. The outermost hole is known as calyx. An individual member of calyx is known as sepals. These sepals are green colored structures. Inner to calyx, the second hole is corolla. An individual member of corolla is known as petals. These are brightly colored structures. They can attract insects for pollination purposes. Next, inner to corolla, we have androecium. Individual member of androecium is known as stamen. It represents the male reproductive organ of a flower. And this stamen consists of two parts. This is anther and second part is known as filament. This anther consists of pollen grains. इसके अंदर हमारे पास pollen grains present होंगे और जो pollen grains हैं they represent the male gametophyte. It contains the male gamete. After this we have innermost hole that is gynoecium. Gynoecium का जो हमारे पास individual member होगा that is known as carpel. तो अगर हम गाइनोशियम की बात करें तो उसके अंदर हमारे पास तीन मेजर पोर्शंस प्रेजेंट होते हैं. पहला वी हैव स्टिग्मा, सेकंड ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर इज स्टाइल एंड द लोअर बल्ज्ड पोर्शन इज नोन एज ओवरी. ओवरी के अंदर हमारे पास प्रेजेंट होंगे ओव्यूल्स और ओव्यूल्स के अंदर प्रेजेंट होगा एम्ब्रियो सैक. And this embryo sac represent the female gametophyte which will contain the female gamete, that is egg cell. Now we will discuss what is pollination. So pollination is transfer of pollen grains from anthers to stigma, that is known as pollination. Now we have two types of pollination. First one is self pollination and second one we have cross pollination. If we talk about self pollination, it is again divided into two parts, that is autogamy and second one is diatonogamy. In case of autogamy, the flower involved is same. So, transfer of pollen grains from anthers to stigma of same flower, that is known as autogamy. So, here flower is bisexual in nature. Now, in case of diatonogamy, it is the transfer of pollen grains from anthers of one flower to stigma of another flower of the same plant. Here, flowers are different, but plant involved is same. So, flower will be unisexual in nature, that is male flower will be different and female flower will be different, but they will be present on same plant. So, this type of self-pollination is known as diatonogamy. Next one we have cross-pollination. Cross-pollination is also known as xenogamy as well as allogamy. It is transfer of pollen grains from flower of one plant to stigma of flower of another plant of same species. Here plants involved are different. Male plant will be different and female plant will be different, but they will be of same species. So this type of pollination is known as cross-pollination. अब cross-pollination के अंदर हमारे पास इधर एजेंसीज की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी पॉलिनेशन करवाने के लिए. सो दीज एजेंसीज आर नोन एज एजेंट्स ऑफ पॉलिनेशन. These agents of pollination can be biotic as well as they can be abiotic. Now we will discuss about agents of pollination. So now we will discuss agents of pollination. These agents of pollination are of two types. First one is abiotic agents and second one is biotic agents. Now firstly we will discuss abiotic agent. If water is acting as agent of pollination, then that type of pollination is known as hydrophily. And if air is acting as agent of pollination, then that type of pollination is known as anemophily. तो जब हमारे पास pollination abiotic agents के थ्रू होगी, तो यहाँ पे जो flowers होंगे, they produce large amount of pollen grains, as well as यहाँ पे flowers need not to possess any brightly colored petals, as well as they need not to possess any fragrance, and it is not specific in nature. Now second one we have biotic agents. Biotic agents मतलब जो living agents हैं जो क्या कर रहे हैं pollination को carry out कर रहे हैं. तो पहले we have insects. तो अगर insects are acting as agents of pollination, then that type of pollination is known as entomophily. And if bats are acting as agents of pollination, then that type of pollination is known as chiropterophily. अब हमें पता है जो bats हैं they are active during night. तो हमारे पास बैट्स उन फ्लावर्स के अंदर पॉलिनेशन करेंगे जो फ्लावर्स नाइट ब्लूमिंग होते हैं, जो रात को क्या करेंगे, ब्लूम करेंगे. Next, if birds are acting as agents of pollination, then that type of pollination is known as ornithophily. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास बायोटिक एजेंट्स इन्वॉल्व हैं और यहाँ पे पॉलिनेशन के अंदर एबायोटिक एजेंट्स इन्वॉल्व हैं. तो जब हमारे पास बायोटिक एजेंट्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं इन केस ऑफ पॉलिनेशन, तो यहाँ पे जो फ्लावर्स हैं उनको प्रॉपर फ्रेग्रेंस भी प्रोड्यूस करनी पड़ती है ताकि वो इंसेक्ट्स को, इन सबको अट्रैक्ट कर सके. उसके साथ साथ फ्लावर्स जो हैं वो अट्रैक्शन के लिए दे पोजेस ब्राइट कलर्ड पेटल्स. So these are two types of agents, that is abiotic and biotic. Now we will discuss about the advantages as well as disadvantages of self and cross pollination. So firstly we will discuss the advantages of self pollination. In case of self pollination, chances of pollination are more as there is no requirement of agency in this case, and flowers need not to produce large number of pollen grains. This is the second advantage. And what are the disadvantages? In case of self pollination, mixing of similar gene pool is occurring, so there are chances of inbreeding depression as well as here there is no chances of evolution. These are disadvantages of self pollination. Now we will discuss the advantages of cross pollination. In case of cross pollination, mixing of two different gene pools is occurring, so hybrid vigor यहाँ पे रहेगा, उसके साथ साथ it results in evolution. And what are the disadvantages? Disadvantage is that the cross pollination is dependent on agents of pollination. So this was all about the topic pollination. Thank you.